Hello everyone, in this video I am going to show you that how you can change the style of your PayPal buttons. So of course this style will include color, shape, label and its height. So there is a simple code that you need to add into your PayPal code which you have already integrated. For example, you have integrated into the Shopify store or maybe in the WordPress or somewhere else. So you only need to add a simple style into the JavaScript, and because of which you can decide which color you wanted to show to your customers. So you know that this also matters a lot, that if you are using yellow color then maybe it would be more trusted, and if you are using black color then people will not trust more because this would be new for them. So of course this also creates a good look and feel of your website where you will be adding these buttons. So I will be showing you step by step that how simple it is to change the style of the PayPal buttons. Alright, just follow the steps which I will be showing you in this video. So let's start with the video. Before continuing with this, if you are new on this YouTube channel, just click on the subscribe button as well as the bell icon so that you get notified with the latest and updated videos regarding technologies and other technical issues which I am going to solve on daily basis. So let's start with the video. So if you have a Shopify store, then of course this cart page you will be getting, and I have already integrated the PayPal buttons here which are really responsive over here. So if you are interested to integrate such type of buttons into your store or some website, you can contact me. I will be adding the details into the description below. So let's start with the code. Actually I have added that code from the PayPal developer account. So let me show you how you will be doing that one. You will be getting this specific screen. So here on the right side you will be getting the code, and on the left side you will be getting the preview of that specific code. So let's start with the style. So already I have added we will be getting all the code over here. We only need to do some customization over here, right? So if we are interested to do some customization, here you need to go to the style, and I'm gonna copy this style from here and let me paste this one onto the client side. So here on the buttons you can press enter, and on line number 20 I am going to write here this specific style. So you can see that this color was earlier this was yellow and now it is blue, and you can also see that we have also written here pay with. So this was not before, and let me show you how we can change the color. So we have different colors here. For example, we have blue right now. If we are removing this one, then by default it would be no color, that would be transparent, you can see over here. And if we are interested to add here, for example, gold, so once you this would be updated into the gold one. And if you are interested to add here silver color, so once you are writing here silver color, so wait a minute, actually this will be taking some time. Sorry, we missed a single quote here. So you can see that we have the PayPal button with the silver color, and if you are interested to keep it black, then you can also do like that. So you can see that this color is now black. So another thing that we have is like once again I'm going to write here gold, which is looking good. And if you are interested to change with the black one or maybe the silver one, so you can do like that as well. So another thing is like shape. So you can see that the shape of these buttons is already the square, rectangular, right? This is rectangular shape. So if we are interested to make it pill, so if you will be writing here pill, then you can see that this would be the sides would be circular. So you can also change this one. So if you will be removing this one, this would be converted to the rectangular. So the next thing here is pay label. So if you are removing this label from here, then you will be getting only PayPal here and debit or credit card. But if you are writing here pay, then once this would be loading, and you will be getting small label here pay with PayPal. Alright, so this would be shown only if you will be adding the label here with the word with the string pay. Alright, So let me change the shape of this one, which is pill here. So now you can also see that this is looking good. And the final thing we have is height. So if you are interested to reduce its height, you can also keep it 30 for example. So you can see that this size is more thinner than earlier. So if I am writing here 40 again, then you can see that this is the normal size of these buttons. And if I am writing here 50, then you can see that this would be more thicker. So you can change the style according to your need. So of course this would be helping you to figure out that which style is suitable for your website. So accordingly you can change as per your need. So this was the basic style that you can change to your PayPal buttons, and 4 things we have noted here, which was color gold. In the color we can choose gold. Let me share you once again. Gold, then we have silver, and then we have black, and another one is transparent. So you can see over here, right? So currently let me keep it gold. And another thing is shape, we can keep it pill, or maybe we can keep it square. And in the label you can only choose 2. First one is if you are not adding anything, then it would be simple PayPal. If you are adding pay, then there would be a small thing on the left hand side which would be pay with PayPal. And the final thing is you can reduce and increase the height. So by default it remains 40. So if you are interested to keep it 30, then it would be more thinner, and if you will keep it 50, then it would be more thicker. So these are the few things that I had to share with you. The final thing that I wanted to share with you is that we can keep it responsive as well. So you can see that here we have the responsive CSS. So responsive means if you are showing these buttons, you can see on this cart page, if I will be removing the responsiveness of this these buttons, let me show you how. So I have just opened up the developer console here. So let me show you how I am just removing that specific thing. So for example, this is wait a minute. So here we will be getting a div element. Inside of it we will have the button here. So you can see that this is something. If we are removing this specific, wait a minute, okay, leave it. Actually this would not be more understandable for you, but for now you can see on this specific thing that if we have these buttons here and I am removing this CSS, you can see that this is more bigger. And again you can see over here I have written here on the client ID on the client side, you can see that I have not added the style here. So if I am adding the style on the top, then you can see that, sorry, I missed the style tag here. So let me copy and paste the whole thing. So from the responsive you need to copy this whole style tag from here, and let's paste it over inside the head tag. Make sure this should be inside the head tag or maybe on the body tag. So you can see that the size gets smaller. So this would be adjusted according to the screen of the specific device. For example, you are using a desktop, then it would be a little bigger, and if you are using a tablet, then it would be smaller. And of course in the mobile it would be more responsive, more good, I mean will be looking good. So that we have actually required. And if you are using a laptop, then of course that would be adjusted accordingly. So this responsive CSS is just helping us to decide on which specific device these buttons would be shown in a specific way. So of course I have written this CSS according to the screen size. For example, maximum width is 400 pixel. So minimum can be anything, but maximum, if this width is there, then the width would be 100%. And if we have minimum width 400, that means above 400 the width would be 250 pixel. So we are just reducing the size of these specific buttons. So of course you can also do all these things using this simple style. So you can add anywhere you want it to. For example, you have integrated into your Shopify store or maybe on the any other website, so you will be definitely using this specific JavaScript inside of that code. So if you are interested to use something according to your own choice, then you have also the option like you can copy this specific style attribute from here. So you can see that we have the style, and I already shown you that how you can change the color, shape, label and height, and this is really simple. So the only thing that we need to include is we need to include this line number 15, which is the script tag, and this we need to render PayPal button container. If you will be thinking that this is more difficult, you can also add the PayPal buttons with a single line of code. So you can see that we have line number 12. If I am removing everything from here, let me remove this style from here. So you can see that I have super simple here. So you can see that we have nothing, but still we can able to see these buttons. So we have only a single line in which we are actually rendering the PayPal button container, which is this one. So this is actually the div element. Inside of it, the PayPal button is going to be rendering this one, and everything is going to be inculcated inside of this div. So how this is happening? Because we are including this specific URL here. This is an SDK. All right, so this is helping us to link to the PayPal server. So everything is going to be fetched from their server to our on screen. So that's why we have no need to create more code. So if you are really afraid from the coding part and all, so you can only use these two things into your screen, into your website. So for example, I am interested to copy this specific code onto one of the file. Let me show you. So for example, I have this desktop here. So I'm gonna click on new here, and then we have the text document, and here you need to write PayPal.html. So yes, so we need to right click this one, and let me open with editor. So whichever editor you are interested to use, I am going to use here the notepad here. So let me open it up in the notepad. So you can see that I have this notepad, and I'm gonna paste it over here. So let me save this one, and now if you will be double clicking on this one, and this would be opening into the browser, and you will be getting the same thing over here. So these are the PayPal buttons here. So if you are really interested to copy all the stuff from here, so you can see that this is the style here. So if I am clicking on this style, and let me copy this style from here. So I have copied that one, and now you need to paste it on this specific file. So let me show you how. So you need to go to this specific line here. So again, I am just pasting it out, and let me save this one, and now you will be refreshing this one, and you will be getting this thing. So that means this is working fine. And if you want, you can also use that responsive CSS. So here we have the style. So let me copy this style from here, and let me open up again the PayPal. So if you will be adding that specific style over here, and let me save this one, and let me refresh this page once again. So you can see that these buttons are really amazing. So that means we can use these buttons anywhere we want it to, right? With a simple code that we can edit by your own. So you need not hire any specific individual or maybe a developer. You can do by your own, because I already given you the steps to follow. That if you are interested to use this responsive CSS, you can copy this code from here. If you are interested to change the color, size, shape and label, then you can use this specific attribute here. And if you are interested to use the complete JavaScript to handle the dynamic value, for example, this script would be used only because we have amount and we wanted to keep it dynamic. So if you are not sure about the dynamic amount, I will be adding the link into the description. You need to follow that one, and you can also explore my YouTube channel as well. I have a bunch of videos regarding this one, so you can follow any of the video, and definitely you will be getting the information that how I am handling everything, right? So in this video, I think that you got the basic understanding that how we did the designing part, how we can modify the styles, how we can copy and paste the code into our own file and run into anywhere we wanted to. So this is really simple for you. If you are still stuck somewhere, if you have needed the help, then you can contact me. I will be adding the details in the description. So of course you can ask me the question, you can send me the screenshots and all. I will be trying my best to help you out with whatever you are your problem is. So once again, thanks for watching this video, and if you are not subscribed on this channel, just click on the subscribe button and like this video and share this video as well. So thank you so much for watching this video. See you in the next one.